Rafael Alexandre da Conceição Leao was born on the 10th of June, 1999 in Almada, Portugal, a city located in the Lisbon metropolitan area. The son of an Angolan father and a São Tomean mother who met in mainland Portugal, he was raised in Amora and has 3 siblings. His paternal surname means the lion in the Portuguese language. Leao joined Sporting CP's youth system at the age of 9 after a brief spell in Amora and Foot 21. On the 21st of May 2017, still a junior, he made his senior debut with the reserves, coming on as a second-half substitute and scoring in a 1-1 away draw against Braga B. Courtesy of manager Jorge Jesus, Leao first appeared in the Primeira Liga with the first team on the 11th of February 2018, replacing Brian Ruiz for the last 21 minutes of the 2-0 home win over Feirense. On the 2nd of March, having taken the place of injured Cidão Doumbia late into the first half, he equalised for the visitors a few minutes after taking the pitch, but in a 2-1 away loss to Porto in the process, he became the club's youngest ever scorer against that opposition. On the 14th of June 2018, Leao unilaterally terminated his contract with Sporting Clube de Portugal, citing the May 2018 attack where players and staff of Sporting were brutally attacked by a mob of about 50 club supporters on the premises of Sporting's training facility in Alcaché. On the 8th of August 2018, Leao joined French club Lille on a free transfer, signing a 5-year deal. Sporting CP would later dispute Lille's deal to sign the player, deeming the transfer unacceptable, filing a complaint with FIFA and claiming the €45 million of his release clause. At the beginning of September 2018, Leao wanted to terminate his contract with the club, after his transfer was not approved by the Ligue de Football Professionnel, LFP, due to sanctions imposed by the Direction Nationale du Contrôle de Gestion, DNCG, following Lille's financial difficulties. After being convinced by his representative to stay at Lille, the DNCG validated Lille's pending contracts, including the contract of Leao. Leao made his competitive debut on the 30th of September 2018, replacing Loic Remy in the 78th minute, in a 3-0 home win over Marseille. He scored his first Ligue 1 goal in only his second appearance, playing 67 minutes and helping the hosts defeat Caen in a 1-0 victory. On the 1st of February 2019, he scored his 6th goal of the season and made an assist to Nicolas Pepe, his first for the club, in a 4-0 home win over Nice. During his spell, Leao scored a total of 8 goals in 26 competitive games, being mainly used as a striker by Lille coach Christophe Galtier, and shared teams with compatriots José Font, Rui Font, Edgar Ie, and Zica, as they finished as runners-up in a brilliant 2018-19 League 1 season. On the 1st of August 2019, Leao signed a 5-year contract at AC Milan for a fee of €35 million plus a 20% sell-on clause. He made his Serie A debut on the 25th of August, replacing Samu Castillo in 75th minute in a 1-0 away defeat to Udinese. Leao scored his first goal of the club, as a late consolation in a 1-3 home loss to Fiorentina on the 29th of September. On the 19th of March 2020, the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, condemned Leao to pay €16.5 million to Sporting CP for his unilateral breach of contract. On the 7th of July, Leao scored a goal against league leaders Juventus, to help Milan to a 4-2 win, after being down by 2 goals. At the end of the season, he had scored 6 goals in 31 league matches, helping Milan to a 6th place finish and a 10-match unbeaten streak. At the beginning of the following season, on the 4th of October, Leao scored a brace in a 3-0 home victory at San Siro against Spezia. On the 29th of October, he scored his first goal in European competitions, in a 3-0 home group stage victory in the UEFA Europa League against Sparta Prague. He scored the fastest goal in the history of Serie A and in Europe's top 5 leagues. After 6 seconds on the 20th of December at Sassuolo, the match ended 2-1 for his team. On the 3rd of January 2021, he scored the second goal against Benevento in eventual 2-0 away win, becoming the second youngest foreign player, 21 years and 207 days, to score more than 10 goals for Milan in Serie A, after Alexandre Pato, 19 years and 19 days. At the start of the 2021-22 season, on the 29th of August, Leao scored the first goal from a shot outside the box, in a 4-1 home victory against Cagliari at San Siro. On the 15th of September, in his UEFA Champions League debut, he provided an assist for Ante Rebic in a 3-2 away defeat to Liverpool, and on the 28th of September, he scored his first goal in the competition in a 2-1 home loss against Atletico Madrid. On the 9th of February 2022, Leao opened the score sheet against Lazio and assisted the second goal, being directly involved in 14 goals in the season, surpassing his record during his career in Europe's top 5 leagues. 4 days later, in his 100th appearance for Milan, he scored the only goal in 1-0 win against Sampdoria, which put Milan in the top of the league table. On the 25th of February, he scored his 8th league goal of the season against Udinese, in an eventual 1-1 draw, becoming in the process the second player to score in each of the 7 days of a week in Serie A with AC Milan, after Andriy Shevchenko. On the 1st of May, Leao scored the winner in a 1-0 win against Fiorentina, becoming the youngest Portuguese to score at least 10 goals in a single Serie A campaign. 7 days later, Leao's 2 assists to Sandro Tonali helped his team come from behind to defeat Hellas Verona 3-1 away from home, allowing his side to overtake rivals Inter at the top of the Serie A table. On the 22nd of May, he provided a hat-trick of assists for the first time in his career as Milan beat Sassuolo 3-0 away from home to win their first Serie A title in 11 years. At the end of the season, Leao was awarded the Serie A MVP award for the 2021-22 season, finishing the campaign with 11 goals and 10 assists. Leao also established himself as one of the best dribblers, 186, in Serie A, and the third best among European players after Vinicius Jr., 210, and Alan Saint-Maximin, 205. Leao started the 2022-23 season by scoring and providing an assist in a 2-0 home win against Bologna on the 27th of August. On the 3rd of September, on his 100th appearance in Serie A, he scored a brace and provided an assist to Olivier Giroud in a 3-2 win against crosstown rivals Inter in the Derby della Madonnina. His second goal won him the Serie A Goal of the Month award for September. On the 10th of September, Leao was sent off for the first time in his club career, after being booked twice, for violent conduct, kicking the head of Alex Ferrari, while attempting to perform an acrobatic bicycle kick early in the second half of Milan's 2-1 win over Sampdoria. During this time, in October, Leao was one of the 30 candidates who was nominated for the 2022 Ballon d'Or, being placed 14th place in the voting polls, the highest Portuguese player ranked in the voting list. Later that month, Leao was named Serie A Player of the Month. On the 2nd of April, 2023, Leao scored a brace in a 4-0 away win over league leaders Napoli, to be the latter's biggest defeat since losing 5-1 to Atalanta in the 2007-08 season. On the 18th of April, he provided an assist to Olivier Giroud following a solo run, to be later named Player of the Match, in a 1-1 away draw against the same opponent in the 2022-23 UEFA Champions League quarter-final second leg, which secured his team's progress to the semi-final, by winning 2-1 on aggregate, for the first time since the 2006-07 season. Being injured and withdrawing from the semi-final first leg against Inter, he played in the 1-0 second leg loss and witnessed arch-rivals booking a place in the Champions League final for the first time since 2010. 2 days before the 2022-23 season final round, Leao extended his contract with AC Milan until 2028. According to various columnists and reporters, the financial details of his contract include an annual income of €5 to €7 million per season, depending on add-ons, a €1.5 million signing bonus and a €175 million release clause that can be activated only during the summer transfer windows. Previous Leao's club Lille also kept a sell-on clause and an interest throughout a future transfer deal. Furthermore, the French side agreed to help the deal along and pay €19.6 million, out of a total €20.6 million fee, as a compensation to Sporting CP, whereas Leao paid the remaining €1 million for the termination of his contract with them. A payment AC Milan committed to refund to Lille up to 90% of the overall amount. Prior to the 2023-24 season, Leao was given the squad number 10 following the departure of Brahim Diaz, who returned from his loan spell from Real Madrid, the club's previous number 10. The shirt had also previously been worn in the Serie A by former Milan players, most notably Clarence Seedorf, Gianni Rivera, Roberto Boggio, Rui Costa, and Ruud Gullit. Leo scored his first goal of the new season on the 1st of September, netting an acrobatic bicycle kick in a 2-1 home league win over Roma. On the 23rd of September, he captained Milan for the first time in a home win over Hellas Verona, scoring the first goal of a 1-0 win. Over the following months, Leo was criticized for his performances, most notably in Milan's Champions League group stage match against Newcastle United, which ended in a 0-0 draw. However, Leo regained his form in the month of November, scoring his second bicycle kick of the season in 2-1 win over Paris Saint-Germain on matchday 4 of the group stage of the Champions League on the 9th of November, which later helped them qualify to the Europa League knockout round playoffs, after they finished third in their group, although Leo missed their last group stage matches due to a hamstring injury. In the Europa League, Leo helped his team reach the quarter-finals of the competition, scoring 2 goals in the knockout round playoffs against Rennes in a 5-3 aggregate win. In the round of 16, he scored 1 goal and provided 2 assists in a 7-3 aggregate win over Slavia Praga, helping Milan reach the quarter-finals of the competition. On the 30th of March, Leo made his 200th appearance for the club, scoring and assisting in a 2-1 away win over Fiorentina. On the 5th of May, Leo was whistled by sections of the Milan fans upon being substituted against Genoa, after which he headed straight to the dressing room. On the 11th of May, Leo came on as a substitute and scored and assisted in a 5-1 win over Cagliari to become the second fastest player to reach 50 goals and 50 assists for the club after Kaka. Leo created the most big chances, 18, in the 2023-24 Serie A and finished the season as Serie A's top assist provider, alongside Paulo Dybala with 9 assists and scored 9 goals, being named in the Serie A team of the season. On the 5th of October, 2021, Leo was called up to the senior team for the first time, as a replacement for the injured Rafa Silva. 4 days later, he made his international debut, replacing Cristiano Ronaldo at halftime and providing the assist for Andre Silva's goal in a 3-0 friendly defeat of Qatar. In October 2022, he was named in Portugal's preliminary 55-man squad for the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, being included in the final 26-man squad for the tournament. On the 25th of November, Leo scored his first international goal, closing Portugal's 3-2 group stage win against Ghana. Leo followed with a second World Cup goal on the 6th of December when he sealed of Portugal's 6-1 thrashing of Switzerland in the round of 16. Portugal were eliminated in the quarter-finals after losing 1-0 to Morocco.